Hey everyone, welcome back. So yes, River City Girls did win. Welcome Groville, we have a new subscriber. I do agree, Groville, that the soundtrack is probably one of the best. It is very good, but it's also very loud right now in my headset. Give me a sec here. Oh, okay, that is much better. How's everyone doing tonight? Sorry, I ran to start the stream. I was a little bit late tonight making supper and everything. So yes, River City Girls won. That's what we were talking about, and gotta tell you guys, I was scared there for a while that Balan Wonderworld was gonna win. I almost put that there just as a joke, and I was worried though. I was like, maybe people are gonna vote for that just to make me play Balan Wonderworld. But I'm glad to say that River City Girls won in the end. So I just want to make sure, is the audio okay for everyone? Like, can you hear the game? Is the game too loud? I don't think it should be. Lower it still a tiny bit. So we're gonna start a new... Yeah, you were wondering about the option about Battle Wonderworld? Well, honestly though, I picked up a copy... I picked up a copy of Balan Wonderworld because I went into a Walmart and they had it for 20 bucks on liquidation. And I was like, a physical Switch game that just came out for 20 bucks, even though the game is not the greatest, it's still, like, it's not broken. It's just slightly boring, I would say. And I don't want to disagree with Groville, because Groville just said that it's an underappreciated gem, but I do think there was an artistic view behind it. I just find that unfortunately the gameplay doesn't match up with the art style. Let's put it that way. The art style, the presentation is beautiful. It's just too bad that the gameplay doesn't stand up as much as the art style did. Because yes, there are some nice throwbacks to older Sega games like Knights and whatnot. So I'm not gonna say that it's like the worst game of all time, because it works. You can play through it. It's a working game, but it's just unfortunately not the funnest game out there. So we're gonna get started slowly with the game. We're gonna start a new file because. This isn't my main Switch anyway, so this is like a file I started a while ago, but I'm not very far in it. I thought we'd start a new game. It's not a super long game anyway, and you want to get to the killing? Yeah. So yeah, we'll start the game slowly as we go by. We'll go on normal. Don't think there's anything I need to... Let's put the text speed up. Okay, let's get going. So, I don't know, Kyoko or Misako. I know Kyoko's moves better, so we'll go with Kyoko. I don't know if you've all played this game before, but if you haven't, it is one of the excellent beat 'em ups on the Switch. You're stuck on the bus stop part. Trying to remember, but I played this game a really long time ago. But like I know pretty much up until you get the burger and stuff by heart, because that is early on in the game and it's the first quarter. Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to River City Girls too. By the way, I just want to thank everyone for showing up for the stream. It is super fun that we can still get this going, switch games every week, have some fun trying out some new stuff on stream. There was, and honestly, I've been playing beat 'em ups all day because I've been actually working on a game that is going to be releasing very soon. I've been working on a review, and it is, let's just say I played beat 'em ups almost all day, so I'm sort of in a beat 'em up mood. Hopefully, I won't be, my muscle memory won't be too messed up by playing a different game. The start of the game is a little rough, I always find in this one, because you don't have all your moves yet, and it takes like, I would say around level 5 or 6, like you really get a nice mix of moves where you can get some decent combos in and not feel too crappy about it. So let's... Yeah, we know this. Let's get him as an early recruit. And let's get out of the classroom. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna be working on getting a physical copy from Limited Run Games. I'm really looking forward to Scott Pilgrim mailing out because I got the Classic Edition. It's supposed to be mailing out sometime this week. I'm waiting for that email so that I can get that hands on that game, and just let you know, when Scott Pilgrim, when we do get the physical copy that day, there will not be a choice for the stream that week or that day. We will be playing Scott Pilgrim, definitely. Back later, yeah.
Whoa, you are like crazy smart, Misako.
Hey Scott, how you doing? Yeah, it's all good, we know. So let's just go look at the map so we can get the warning out of the way. Yeah. Gotta get as much money as we can. If you don't know, the reason you're picking up money is because some of the quests you actually need money to buy the stuff, and also the money will be good for buying moves later on. You can even buy power-ups and different types of items. You bought 2 classic editions, Ando? Nice. Did they get mailed out for you yet? Because mine haven't. I know apparently some people's have gotten mailed out and I was not looking. I know apparently some people's have been mailed out, but mine has not yet. I check pretty much every day on the website to make sure I just didn't miss the email. This is also a really fun beat-em-up game for someone who... it gets hard, but at the same time it's forgiving because you have like unlimited continues. The point is basically... Why can't I pick it up? It's not letting me pick up the stuff. Odd. Doesn't really matter. Let's just take a look. I think we're going to the right. Yeah, we're good. No, we have to go to the stairs. That's true. Getting mixed up. It's the stairs. There they are. Oh, okay, so, and if you don't know, what's really also awesome about this game is it's like an open world game in the sense that you can sort of do some stuff in the order that you want to. Obviously, there's a storyline that you do have to follow, so there are certain elements that you have to follow in a certain level. You level up also slightly like an RPG, so you get extra moves. It also unlocks the ability to buy different moves at the dojo once we're going to get there. can't. This Scott Pilgrim months back. I was happy when you got the regular edition. Yeah, mine got shipped hopefully soon. I really like this game. I always watch this stream. You play D&D? That's awesome. I actually wanted to get back into D&D. I haven't played in like years and years. But with COVID and everything, it's a little rough, and I'm not into playing virtual D&D.
I wonder who sent us that text message.
Yeah, huh?
Check your phone, Kyoko.
For what?
To find out who sent us that text.
Oh, yeah! It says, Block Caller. That's a weird name.
Damn it. Of course it would be blocked.
Oh, you know him?
Come on.
Okay, let's handle these guys. I never found all the statues, by the way. I know that, like, if you want to be completionist, you have to break all these statues. As you just saw, I got a 1 out of 25. But personally, I played this game through, and I didn't go back for the statues. Once I did pretty much most of the side quests, I was pretty much done with it. Hey, Smiley, how you doing?
Those girls.
And honestly, I love the anime style for this game. I know someone commented that I was a weeb, and you know what? I wear my weeb badge with proud. I watch anime. I love anime.
OMG, seriously? I was joking. And I'm ditching my school to hang
And it's
out
fun
here.
too because this game actually has some pretty decent voiceovers.
Every day.
Every night, actually.
They've been kidnapped.
I got a text.
I didn't see if there was an option because I never tried, but I would have liked to keep the original Japanese voices if there was an option for it. But the English ones aren't too bad.
Thanks. We gotta go beat up more people.
Just Diet Coke. Keep myself hydrated. Just give me a sec. Sorry guys, give me just 30 seconds. My daughter needs a quick hand. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, sorry about that. You think, did they do only English voices for this game? I didn't know. I would have thought, since it was such a Japanese style game, that they would have done Japanese voiceovers for the Japanese version, but it's very possible. You can't wait for River City Girls 0 and 2, yeah. Both of them look pretty good. And I've actually, another collection, if you guys don't know, I'm picking up the, whatchamacallit, Blaster Master collection. I'm gonna import it from Japan, because if you've been following limited run games, they did like 3 releases at $30 a piece. But in Japan, you can pick up for $60 a collection that isn't for the moment getting a Western release for all 3 Blaster Master Zeros for around $60. It's a pretty good collection. Okay, so let's power up. Yes. Now we have to go to the stairs here. Pretty sure.
Those girls seem nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're crazy.
Oh?
They think they're dating Kunio and Ricky.
What? They better not be.
Relax. Their brains
At least now we got the ground stomp, so we can hit them while they're underground. I know it's that way, but I just wanted to check quick. Man, honestly, beat 'em ups are such a awesome game to just kick back on.
Puberty?
Puberty? But I don't know what that is.
That's because you're ignorant, Timmy.
Yeah, we can hold block. I almost never block in this game.
Punching until bricks explode right towards you.
Wow,
Now do you understand?
not at all.
Well, let's see if we can find someone to help pound the knowledge into your tiny brain.
Which way are we headed?
Downstairs. We'll exit through the front.
Great plan.
I just hope Miss Suzu's not here today.
Oh, jeez. What
If
a
you haven't
kid.
played the new Blaster Masters, they are great platformers.
You're gonna let a 300-pound security guard stand between you and Ricky?
No.
And even the first one, which is pretty much like a remake of the original, is just great to have. Let's grab her. Alright. You ordered the third one with the game box sleeve. It's pretty good. I missed on the first one, and I only got the second one, which is why I'm actually going to get the collection, because I'm like, the first one is going to cost so much to get that I'm just better off buying the collection than actually trying to pick up the first one. So whenever you get that lock on the screen, that means you can't actually leave the game screen till you've beaten the people. For anyone who's new to the game and don't know why all of a sudden sometimes you see that lock appear. Now my cat is coming to say hi, so if you see me moving my hands around, it's just because I'm trying to make sure she doesn't jump on the keyboard and mess up the stream. Because she loves jumping on my keyboard when I'm working or working on a video or anything like that. When we finally do get to the 10k subscribers and I do my studio tour, I'll introduce you more formally to my dog and my cat. Yeah, I'm gonna do the chef's mission first. It's better because if you actually get the item, it gives you, it rewards you more when you do, I forget his name, but the dude's quests. And the first one is he asks you to go get his burger. So if you get the item first, you actually right away cash in on its usefulness. Actually, I think I forgot to equip my items, because I think you do have a basic item that doesn't equip automatically. I might have to go kick her out of the room though. I love the kitty, but I might have to because she's playing with my green screen now. But we'll see. As long as she doesn't mess stuff up, we're good. I thought she would hit the guy at the other end, but she got clobbered. Hey Topaz, how you doing? Yeah, my microphone is not to play with though. Okay, Give me a sec, guys. I'm just gonna put her upstairs because, or else she's going to continue on getting more and more into the stream. Say hi to everyone. You're gonna go upstairs though for a while. I'll be right back. It's gonna be even quicker. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh. Oof, so now we're good to go. Cat is upstairs. My daughter has her supper. And everything should be good to go. The import has the voice release. That's for which game has the import has the voice. Is that for Blaster Master? If so, I wasn't aware, but that's good to know. And I forgot how good the soundtrack is to this game. Honestly, it's like amazing. I really hope that the second one matches it. I don't remember what level it is, but I know when I get the dab, that's when I find combat becomes flows a lot better. I think we're getting pretty close to the boss, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not right now. No, we've still got a few screens. Of. I want to be 100% for the boss because I do remember that she's pretty rough. Not necessarily because she is that tough, but just because when you're low leveled like this and you don't have all your moves yet, it doesn't take a lot to once you get a little more moves too, it becomes a little less repetitive. Like at the beginning, the combos, it's pretty much always Y, X, till they're dead. And then from time to time you call your whatever assist you have. I know it's not technically called an assist in this game, but I'm going to call it an assist because I'm just used to it. Volleyball save. There we go. Oh, that did not work. I do think we're gonna switch up the cheerleader if we can. Odd, we're not getting a lot of people that oh, there. I had to talk about it. I'm gonna switch her up just because she was down a heart, and since I'm pretty sure we're getting to the boss, I want to have a full assist.
No sign of security. Maybe she's on break. Uh-oh.
After the boss, we're going to take maybe a couple of minutes just to talk. I'm going to try and follow up with chat because this is a game that it's a little hard to read through the chat as I'm playing, but we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna stop every now and then just to make sure that I can keep up.
No way. Flies are easy to hurt.
As part of the school defense force, it's my job to keep idiots like you from sneaking out of class.
But you don't even go to this school.
Shut up!
You're talking about River City Girls. They're re-releasing it
Don't act like you're
for
smarter than
PS5
me.
and
I've been in high school
with a
for
collector's
7
edition.
years. Ain't
That's
nobody
good.
smarter
I
at
know they
school stuff
re-released
than the
Shantae,
Zuzu.
which was a game
don't
that
care.
I missed
I'll
from
wait.
Limited Run,
How
and I
dumb you
was
are. We're getting out of this
super
school right
annoyed
now.
that it wasn't re-releasing for
We
Switch,
gotta
but
save Kunio and Ricky.
we know that they
So
don't
go
normally
punch
don't
through
do
another
reprints,
wall
so
until you
it's
figure
not
out how doors
surprising.
work.
Oh, that's it, you little turds. Time to get flushed.
Oh, here we go.
Get over here.
Get her one more shot before she does that. Ooh. Yeah, that was not so good.
Stop moving.
I should have gone in for the extra shot. I could have. Oh, thought we could block that one. Guess I was mistaken. Let's take care. That was just a misclick. Ugh, I'm gonna take that one.
Hold still so I can smash you.
Yeah, let's go behind one of the columns. When she's powered up like that, I just wait till. There we go. We managed to knock her down once more. There we go. Gone. Oh well, that's nice. It's coming out for PS5. At least, I mean, it makes sense because it's a new console. Why they're re-releasing these games, and
Give me a real workout.
I know people are gonna re-buy them for those consoles because backwards compatibility isn't guaranteed on the PS5 for the moment.
Got a
But
real mouth on you. Must be why Kunio likes you.
Have you seen
I love
Kunio?
And Ricky?
the
Yeah, but not
subtle
around here. I saw them
the
both in
subtle
Crosstown yesterday
turns of
talking to
phrase in this
someone
game that
creepy
are
looking. Good luck finding
that can
your
be
little
construed
boys
in
for
multiple
this.
ways.
Surprised they'd be interested in a pair of twigs like you two.
Hey, is that a compliment? Or
Boys
Shantae's
hate
Pirate's
scrawny
Curse.
little bugs. They want a woman.
I'd love to
Meat
probably
on
pick up like the
bones. And I got
original Game Boy
all
version
the
one
meat.
day, but I think it's
If
up
you
to like
find Kunio and Ricky,
$300,
you
which
tell
is
him
just
Suzu
way
says
too much for a Game
hi.
Boy Color game.
Ew. Come on, Kyoko.
sorry for punching you so much.
So now we're done to school. Now, when you're done to school, you always have two options. You can actually continue on with the main quest. If not, you get right away like a subquest that unlocks. And that's why I said this game is sort of half open world for those that don't already know this game. Now, let's go and equip our stuff because I think, yeah, move lists, we're good. We know about it. Okay, thank you. So, this will give an extra heart to a recruit. Whoops. And we have 5% more damage when we're fighting female assailants. So we're gonna go right away back into the school. Super Meat Boy. Honestly, I don't know why they re-released the first one. It's a little. I'm not sure what their logic is behind it, because like I said, normally they don't do re-releases. But you're right that they did sort of re-release the first one, but it was in limited quantities. I don't know if you watched my video, but the collector's edition of the first one was in limited quantities. And I know that the PS Vita release was the hot issue on that one. The owners of the company were getting a lot of flack from people because PS Vita, they don't make the physical carts anymore, and basically they have to split what they have currently as physical carts over all of the releases.
What? Mr. Body?
You got yours from Best Buy, yeah? And I think Best Buy, actually, Scott Pilgrim is going to be going to Best Buy, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So anyone who missed on the limited run games pre-release on Scott Pilgrim and just wants the base version, I'm pretty sure limited run's gonna, Best Buy is going to be getting it.
Yup.
Joke is that you are trash girls.
So basically, he's going to send us through the school to pick up some ingredients, if I remember, to make his goulash or whatever he calls it.
And your stink cans is blocking us.
Would you mind moving them, please?
Yeah, I would love to, but I must finish cooking before lunch rush.
Because there's a subquest, and basically, if you do the subquest first, it gives you an item that actually increases the rewards you get from the weird guy's quests. I have a blank, I can't remember what his name is, but when we get the item, we'll say.
You write this down.
Nope.
Any idea where they are, Mr. Body?
Stop being lazy and find my food.
Kunio-kun Double Dragon, yeah. That one was, I'm waiting for it to be announced when the official pre-orders are gonna start. Honestly, I can't wait to get my Castlevania Ultimate Edition, but I know that's gonna be a long time.
Seems that way. Let's check the upper floor.
Oof, I might
It's selling
lose a
bootleg
life here.
food up there.
We don't level up
School is
soon,
so
or I
weird.
don't find... Oh, yeah. I'm gonna die here. Doesn't really matter because we're just gonna sort of come back where we're at in this room with full life. Sometimes in this game, honestly, it's faster to die than to waste money on buying a power-up. You lose a bit of your money if I'm not mistaken, but I think it's less nonetheless than trying to buy all your life back. Of course, if you find an item for free... Oh my god, I was so close to the level up too. I just played a little better there. Theoretically, we don't actually have to fight all these guys. I'm doing it to get some extra levels. Okay, I want him... This guy's ability is a little better than the cheerleaders. He gives like a straight kick, if I remember well, and... Yeah, it clears out a little better. It's easier to combo into. There we go. Oh, damn it. So basically we got the subquest. We have to go to 3 rooms. One is at the pool and 2 are like at the top, like almost where you start. Now I'm not gonna do all the fights. I'm gonna do a few rooms and if we get to level 6, I think I'll stop fighting and we'll just run our way through the rooms. Command and Conquer on Nintendo Switch, was that announced in any form? Because I haven't heard about Command and Conquer in quite a few years. I'm taking way too many hits. These guys are way tougher, by the way, if you go back into the school right away. You do get tougher enemies this time around. So here we have our first ingredient. I think we juggled. Our can of beans. There we go.
Well, we got beans.
At least it's canned, so we can't smell it.
I can still smell it.
There we go. God, we don't want him. These guys are bad. I don't like it. They show up and they sort of throw dirt. I just want to check how close we are to a level up because we're a whiles away. We're gonna get out of here nonetheless, though. And we're not gonna fight these guys again. We're just gonna run here. Get up here. Just want to make sure. Basically, we have to get to the rooms up there, so we're gonna go all the way to the right, then to the top. So 2 times to the right. No. No. The cat I'll handle later, though. Okay? Sorry about that.
Welcome, students. Today we're going to learn.
That's the
about
missus.
puberty.
Puberty? But I don't know what that is.
That's because you're ignorant, Timmy. Puberty stands for punching until bricks explode right towards you.
Wow,
Now, do you understand?
not at all.
Well, let's see if we can find someone to help pound the knowledge into your tiny brain.
Golly gee, is that?
Bobo! Glad to meet you, Timmy.
You're so huge.
All thanks to puberty. With enough effort, you could get it.
You're not the biggest fan of beat 'em ups unless it's Ninja Turtles, but I'll be honest with you. If you get into this one, I rarely have seen someone who's gotten into this game and hasn't liked it because it's a beat 'em up. It has fighting game type moves, and it's sort of open world, so you can sort of travel where you want, do the submissions in the order you want. Like, and it all on top of it, it has RPG elements. Like, it has a lot of stuff that a lot of people like. It is not just a standard beat 'em up, but I get it. I mean, and I saw your message too, by the way, Bear. I know you were hoping for something else to win out today, and I'm sorry that it didn't. But now we're getting a few levels, and I think we're 1 level away from the dab, which is really a nice move for comboing. Oh, comboing, I mean finishing. Let's knock her out. I'm gonna go up. Hey. Okay. You're getting on my nerves, redhead. There we go. So I think if I remember, it's all the way, then up, up. Oh, okay. Of course, man. Thanks for coming nonetheless, even though it's not a game that you necessarily wanted to see. Thanks for showing up. It's always appreciated. We're gonna jump a few rooms here. We're gonna go get our ingredient. I don't know why it's like it didn't let me load the room. And I'm playing with a new controller too, by the way, that I'm actually testing out now because I'll be reviewing it. So I don't know if I'm missing inputs because it's me or if it's the controller for the moment. I'll know a little bit later when I play games that I play more regularly, but so far though I'm liking it. It's a decent controller. It's a cheap controller, but it's decent so far. It's actually Shredder from Ninja Turtles. A lot of people don't know what this hat is when I wear it, but this is it's Shredder from Ninja Turtles. It's a Ninja Turtles hat. So at least Jumping Bear, I might not be playing Ninja Turtles, but I'm wearing a Ninja Turtles hat. So here we have another ingredient right here. Yeah, Greek, I'm pretty sure is going to be really amazing, and there's a decent chance I'm going to be getting a review code for the game, meaning that I might have a review out day one, like I did for Doomsday, like I did today for Doomsday Vault. And actually, like I said, I'm working on another game that right now, that hasn't released yet, and pretty much done 3 playthroughs of the game already, so that should be coming very shortly as well. You watched Ninja Turtles last night with your daughter? Awesome. Now we have to go here. It's not... Yeah, I know there's a new Ninja Turtles beat 'em up coming out, and that is one that I am super looking forward to as well. I was really hoping it would get a limited run games physical release, or it might still get it, they just maybe haven't announced it. No, I don't want you. It's in here. There we go. So we've got the tomatoes.
Tomato acquired.
So we'll fight the guys here,
I don't need
and then I'll basically run through all the rooms. We're not going to fight anymore. We're just going to go hand in the quest. There we go. Should have taken care of all of them. It's not available yet. We don't actually even have a release date on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game yet. We only know it's supposed to be coming, but we heard the last update, I think, was like, I'm gonna say March-ish, where we got some information about it. Since then, we haven't really heard what's up. We weren't gonna fight, but these guys jumped on me, so we're just gonna finish them off. And I'm pretty sure we have to go here. Yeah, then we go here.
Welcome,
We're
students.
gonna buy these
Today,
guys
we're
here.
going
Down to the pool here. You play Scott Pilgrim with your 5-year-old? Yeah. I mean, I tried to play beat 'em ups with my girl too. Actually, Cobra Kai that I just picked up this week, and I was sure was a really bad game turned out to be actually pretty freaking decent. And my daughter loves Cobra Kai, like she loves the show. So I started playing with her this week.
And enjoy my special goulash. I add bovine marrow for extra flavor.
I'm gonna hurl. You're a little rushed if you don't
So yeah, by the
mind.
way, in case anyone wants to see, this is the controller that I'm using for today and that I'm testing out right now. The Evo Retro Controller.
Jerk.
It sort of has a PS4 type setup for the buttons. And it actually has a swappable D-pad. You have 3 different types of D-pads you can use. So far it's pretty decent, and it's a cheap controller. I think it's like under 30 bucks. It's actually a company here in Montreal that makes them. So I'm testing it out, and I'm gonna get a review ready soon. So here we got the pepper spray, which, as I said, it's going... Oh, and we got our level. We got the dab. Nice. There we go. Now we got my favorite finisher. So you guys are unfortunately going to see a lot of dabbing. Next, we're gonna hit up a dojo. We're gonna hit up a dojo because we need some... We gotta increase our base combo. Our base combo is like 3 moves like right now, so it's pretty awful. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the main story. Okay, so as you can see, there's side quests you can do, like the one we just did. And some of them give you some decent items. Now, I'm going to just substitute the item so I don't forget. It is Godai, that's his name. I forgot what the guy's name is, Godai. So it increases the amount of rewards you get from his missions, and we're gonna put it instead of the virtual pet. Because honestly, the extra heart to the support characters is not that important. Ass booted here. Nope. Totally missed my finisher there. There we go. Come on. No. Darn. Sorry for the footsteps. Yeah, we got rid of the
Nice to get out of
Tamagotchi.
a crappy school.
For sure. Wanna go see a movie?
We're looking for our boyfriends, remember?
Oh yeah. We should ask if they wanna go
I'm
too.
sorry, guys. If you hear the footsteps, that's my daughter running upstairs, but she's playing with the dog, so there's not much I can do about that. Sorry. Yeah. I thought we were done. There we go. Get it. Let's get rid of these guys. I always wish though that this game would have HP bars on the characters, because sometimes you just want to know how close you are to actually knocking them out. Oof. Whew. Okay, let's recenter it here. I sort of did that to myself because I thought we were done after the first group, and I let my guard down. There we go. Now he gives me a power up for my life. I needed that earlier, not now. Let's just pick her up, because right now when you die you lose your supporter. So having someone is better than no one. And the redheads aren't too bad. I don't know, but these guys seems way easier than last time. There we go. I'll keep the girl for a little while. So here we are. This is one of the this is the guy I was talking about, Godai, the weirdo.
Oh, I'm no creep. I'm Godai.
Is that supposed to mean something to us?
We've been neighbors since 3rd grade.
At least they aren't fighting behind me while I'm in an epic boss battle. Yeah, but that has happened before, so.
Did you get kicked out of your school for taking secret photos of the girls' volleyball team?
Who, me?
Hey, that sounds effects.
Anyway, nice weather, right? You catch that recent sports game?
But you can also see why, unfortunately for the moment, I don't stream more often than I do, just because trying to get some quiet time to do it is very difficult.
Right? Well, I keep tabs on everyone.
And even like right now, had to run, get supper ready, made sure everyone was good to go.
In the meantime, you help me.
And the youngest one didn't want to eat the supper we had prepared, so that's why she was making herself something else. And she asked for my help.
Stop being lazy.
Yeah, it's just down the street.
Exactly. Bring me a double Merv burger and you will be handsomely
So now we gotta go pick this guy up a
ladies.
burger,
Because I'm
so that he tells us where our boyfriends are. By the way, I think I forgot to say what the background of the whole game is, but basically your boyfriends have been kidnapped, so now you guys are out to find out where your boyfriends are, which are basically the guys from River City Ransom, if you ever played the game on the NES, because this is basically a spiritual successor to that game. So now we're getting a few levels. The game's gonna start. I actually find the game sometimes gets easier as we get levels and get further on, but we will see. But like I said, what I like about this game is dying isn't a huge issue, so you can, if you want a beat 'em up that you can sort of jump into and not worry about getting out of lives or having to redo whole sections of the game, because I know some people had some trouble with the Streets of Rage, in the sense that it's a really good game, but towards the end it does get pretty difficult on like even normal. And some people, you know, it gets frustrating redoing all the stages over and over. Well, this game doesn't have this issue, I find. It just basically starts you from the last screen you popped into. You just lose a bit of your pocket money, but that just means you need to kill more people. My top 5 beat 'em ups, are we talking about Switch only, or are we talking about beat 'em ups of all time? Once I find that out, I'll try and answer the best I can. And I say the best I can because undoubtedly I'm going to forget some games. You know what? I like the assist we have from the girl right now. So we're gonna keep her. Just gonna knock this guy out. It's rare that they have that much HP left when they're begging. Normally one shot and they're down. Let's get out of here. Switch first, then all time. Okay, so I'm taking a few seconds to think Switch. There's one game I'm the title, I might mess it up because I know the game, but I have a blank on the title, but currently available on the Switch. Number one is easy, like the top game is easy. It's Streets of Rage 4. Right now, Streets of Rage 4 is a top beat 'em up game in my opinion. After that, I would have to go... I would have to probably go Knights of the... I think it's called Knights of the Round. It's on the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection. It's the one where you play as Arthur, Gallivant, or what's his name? Lancelot. That would probably be my second. Third would actually most likely be this game here. Then it would be Scott Pilgrim. Number 5 is tough because like there's a lot of beat 'em ups that I like for different reasons, but I would say Double Dragon Neon probably would be number 5. Double Dragon Neon, I actually like a lot. I know some people didn't like it so much, but I really like Double Dragon Neon a lot. So that would probably be my top 5 if we're just talking about Switch. But of course, like there's a lot of great beat 'em ups that are available on Switch that I mean would be very deserving of a honorable mention, like Double Dragon 4, Double Dragon 2, Golden Axe 2 on the Classics collection from the Sega Genesis. I mean, those are great beat 'em ups that have established a lot of things about the genre. Now, if we go of all time, I'll say Turtles in Time is probably my top beat 'em up of all time that I've played. Now, obviously, I haven't played all the beat 'em ups ever, so Turtles in Time would probably be my top one. It's because if we're going all time, I would do it differently. Because, you know, if we do the Switch, I do with modern technology what is the best. But if we do like, if we're talking about all time, I would say the 5 most impressive beat 'em ups for when they came out would have been. Well, I would still put Turtles in Time top. I would then put Streets of Rage 4 because of how it brought... I find it really kicked like the beat 'em up genre into a revival right now. And I know it's like, it's weird because I'm going to put some games higher on the all times list than I did on the Switch only list. But like I was saying, I'm going with a different philosophy. Is when I'm going all time, I'm going like, these games have marked, have started things that wouldn't have started. Then I would go like, for someone who says I want to live through all of history of beat 'em ups, I would say then play Golden Axe 2. Then play Double Dragon 2. And we have one more spot. I'll think of the last spot while we play some more. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying is that I wouldn't do my list in the same way when we're talking about the best beat 'em ups currently available on Switch comparing to the best beat 'em ups of all time. Okay, so sorry. This is the dojo. So once you get to the city here, you have different shops. Some of them are just power ups. Some will like boost your speed, boost your endurance, stuff like that. But the most important shop, if you will, is the dojo. Now we're gonna have to be careful not to spend all our money because we actually need a certain amount of money still to actually complete the quest. And I don't want to have to mess around starting to beat up trash mobs for like 10 minutes because I spend all our money. So we're gonna have to do some math when we get into the dojo. But we're gonna buy some new moves for our combos. Like the new moves, basically a lot of them extend your basic combo. Like some are new inputs, but most of them just extend your basic combos to be able to dish out more damage before you drop someone to the ground. I'm just gonna beat up these guys here and pick up a last little bit of money. Then we'll go into the dojo and I'll show you what we're talking about. Knights of the Round, yeah, it's on the Capcom beat 'em up collection, or I think if you get the physical version from Japan, it's called the Capcom Belt collection. Oh, you're right. I forgot the final fights. You are totally right. I did forget the final fights. I have them all on Super NES. Which is my favorite final fight, though. It's definitely not the first one. The first one is good, but it's clunky. I'm guessing the second one would be the best. So yeah, that would be probably my fifth spot would be Final Fight 2 or Final Fight 3. But I said it's like doing a top 5 list like off the top of your head is almost impossible. You have to sit down and like dig through all the games of history to make sure that you're not forgetting any. Even on the Switch, like off the top, I'm sure that if we look through the games, I'm gonna be like, oh darn, that beat 'em up is so good. Cadillacs versus dinosaurs. I honestly, I think I only rented it once at the video store because yes, we used to rent games at the video store. I think I rented that game once, but so I don't have. So I would have to re-rent it. I would have to replay it. Meaning, okay, so let's buy a couple of moves. So I like the spin kick. This extends the base combo. It's cheap too. Crescent kick as well.
Killer.
Hook kick as well. How much money do we have? We're 217. Okay, we can buy up one more. One more, like, it's probably between the dragon feet or the double drop kick. I feel like the dragon feet's gonna be better.
Radical. Go beat up the world, dude.
And there's actually, like I said, I can't talk about it yet, but there is a really good beat 'em up coming out on Switch this month. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't. Well, I can say what the game is and that I'm playing it, and I can say that it's good. I just can't really say why it's good till the embargo's up. I can just say I'm playing it. I can say it's pointing out to be a very good game. But if you watched my top games coming out in August, it was on the list of the top games that I said, and I'm gonna say that personally I am enjoying it a lot. It's a very good beat 'em up. It's a very hard beat 'em up though, in my opinion. It is good. It is challenging. So here's the burger shop. And we need the Merv double. We want to buy it, yes, and it's important that we do not use it now. Because if you use it now, you buy it, you eat it, sorry about that. And that means you can't give it to whatever his name is.
Next time, bring more money.
So now we have the Merv double acquired, and we can actually use the fast travel. So when you see a bus stop, you can actually fast travel to anywhere you've been before. So we're going to fast travel back to the school gate because it's right next to the dude. We'll go right here. And we can hand him his burger.
Here's your burger.
Ah, broiled beef of the gods.
Yeah, I agree. On arcade, there's so much more. There's so many more.
We got your dumb burger.
And I sort of do want
What do
to
you know about Kunio and
build
Boy,
an arcade machine that I can plug my arcade stick into and play it on the TV. And play some like arcade games that we didn't get on console.
Actually,
Or some arcade versions.
well, you know, word gets around.
Like Golden Axe, if you've ever played the
Anyway,
arcade versions.
My guess is they were talking to
If
Yamada.
you've liked the Sega ones,
that?
the arcade
A
versions
kid
are
from Rainbow High
amazing.
School. Or he used to be, anyway. Before he started practicing the dark arts.
that's not a thing.
I gotta listen because I don't
It's
remember where
only
we're
a
supposed to
thing.
go next.
Yamada usually hangs out at the mall. Go see if he's there.
Thanks. Let's get out of here, Misako.
Okay, we have to find Yamada at the mall.
Keep an eye out for your old pal Godai. Maybe we can help each other out again. I'll be around.
So we got 200 XP, 50 money. And that's why we went to get the item first, the pepper spray, because I don't remember how much money or how much XP we would have gotten if we didn't have it, but we just got more because we had the pepper spray equipped. So now if you look, our base combo is also a lot longer. Yeah, I want to eventually have an arcade 1-up. I just don't have the space right now. Well, I'm not going to invest like 500-ish, because here it's about 500 Canadian in arcade 1-up. I'm not going to invest about 500 Canadian right now with all the games and stuff coming out into an arcade 1-up. And second, I don't have the space currently. But once I solve those two issues, I definitely want to get an arcade 1-up in here. I would have actually gotten the Turtles one if like I currently had the space. Yeah, I'm not using my assist enough. So yeah, if you can see, our base combo is like twice as long now. Which basically just means more damage without dropping them to the ground, which is always good. It accelerates the fights. Oof. That was a rough one there. We can still dab when we need a little space. And as you can see, it is RPG elements, because look, we're taking, well, that's not a good example, but we're taking less damage now when we're taking hits, and we're starting to dish out more. You want the Marvel superheroes? Yeah, that's another good one, because it's a fighter. Another one I'm looking at is the Street Fighter 2 cabinet, because it's cheap, and it's Street Fighter 2. Like, you just can't go wrong. Oh man, I'm wasting my... I'm like, I forgot what the move was for super moves. I'm gonna have to build back up my meter. Just chuck him away. There we go. I forgot I bought it. We started talking about beat 'em ups of all time, and I forget that I bought my super move. Which is pretty much the Chung-Li kick, and she even says the rah 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 rah. Which is pretty insane. Let's go. So basically now we've got two combos. We've got the dab when we don't have super meter, and then we have the Chung-Li kick when we do. I'm like at one shot from dying, so I'm sort of wondering if I let myself die and we continue on once I've regen the life from death, or if I push on. I think we're gonna push on. I'll go buy something from a store. And we'll check where the mall is, because we might be going in the wrong way. Oh, dark. Man, I was right at the store. Well, we're gonna save our money. Well, save our money. We're gonna lose some money, but it'll end up being the same thing almost. So, let's check where we need to go. Go to the map, go up here. I'm actually not sure where we're supposed to go. It's not marked on the map. Yeah, so we gotta just walk through Crosstown till we find the mall, I guess. I don't know if we should go up first. Let's try going up first. No, it's locked, so we gotta keep going. At least that solves that. There we go. That hurt. The X-Men arcade, yeah. Well, arcade makes, honestly, arcade 1-up makes a lot of nice ones. It's hard to go wrong because they're all good for something. Like even a Pac-Man arcade. Well, I have a countercade. I have a Pac-Man countercade, which in future videos you will probably see in the background because I've been reworking my studio a lot over the last couple of weeks, and by next week I should have it in the background behind me when I do videos that aren't using the green screen. Let's keep these guys in a row. Oof. Yeah, we gotta use it as a finisher. I tried to sort of cheap it out there and go directly back into my super kick. But we're better off keeping it for a finish. There you go. Yeah, this has to be the way to go because we just got a lock screen. So we wouldn't be getting a lock screen if we weren't going the right way. Let's grab the security guard. Is the Simpsons arcade considered a beat 'em up? Is that for what is it? It's Simpsons. Isn't it like a driving game? I'm forgetting the name though. But I don't know if I don't know if it's considered a beat 'em up. I honestly haven't played that game enough, and I know a lot of people are crazy about that game, but I actually haven't played it that much. It came out, I think, a little bit after I stopped going to arcades on a regular basis. And, you know, the X-Men games and all that, I know primarily because I played them a ton on PS2. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was like my go-to fighting game for years and years. Yeah, that's Road Rage. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. But there's a beat 'em up Simpsons game. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know that there was another one. I was thinking Road Rage. I heard rumors. I think they're supposed to be remaking the Road Rage cabinet. Oof, guys are getting mean here. Let's try. We're gonna have to check the map out. If it doesn't unlock after we beat these guys, gotta check the map. Just die. Okay, let's check the map because it didn't open. So we went this way. It's not like that. It's down. There has to be a road down here. Because we're right here. There has to be a path down. I remember getting stuck here too. I think we have to talk to this guy here. Yeah.
Dang, it's locked.
Kick the door in.
Whoa, hey there.
That's it, that's
Hang
it.
on, that might not be necessary.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Your name's Hiroshi, right?
You remembered me.
I took your lunch money once.
Yeah. Water under the bridge. Anyway, the mall is
To be
supposed
open.
to be open, but that security guard Pattinson must be asleep at home again.
How do we get inside?
Just hang out here for a while. He'll eventually wake up and come to work.
What? No, we need to get in there now.
We have reasons. Important ones.
Hey, me too. The latest issue of Cosmic Mega Babes just got released. And if you think I'm gonna download the digital manga version, you are sadly mistaken.
I don't know what any of that means.
Where's this guard?
Sorry, I'm just listening to the
Yours to me,
storyline
Lane.
so we don't miss
But I
anything.
wouldn't recommend waking him. I tried that once.
Thanks, Hiroshi. We'll be right back.
So yeah, now we gotta check the map. We'll have our location. Come on, come on, come on. I'm dizzy. Oh, God. We're getting beat down here. But now at least we know where we're supposed to be going, so we can check the map and get there. Okay, now it's going to be unlocked to go up. Yeah, the voiceovers are really good. Like I said, I really thought there were original Japanese ones. If there aren't, it's actually too bad, because like I said, when normally I always watch sub mangas, and of course this one was remade by a Western company though, so it wouldn't make sense. But they took such a Japanese style to the game that I thought they would have done a Japanese voiceovers for a Japanese version. So we're gonna go ups here. It's not up here. So, nah, it's up on the next screen.
That must be his house.
Let's get rid of these guys. And now we're locked, but this guy's alive, which is why we're not getting the mobs. Come on. Oh, actually, we didn't have an assist, did we? I should have taken him. And these guys' bombs are annoying. I just said that, and I should have grabbed him. Just grab him. There we go. And these guys have so much HP. Just die already. There we go. Level up on top of it. Oh, okay, so now we can move on. Where is the way up? Is this it? No, I want the map. We passed it. So was it supposed to be that house? Maybe. Yeah, I think it's in here.
He's got the keys.
Get out of my house!
Oh my god, no, not this one. We have to walk through without making noise.
Get out of my house!
How do we do that already? Oh man, it's been way too long. I played this game like when it came out in 2019. Hold on, give me a sec.
Get out of my house!
What the heck? Yeah, because we gotta wait. We gotta get the key.
Get out of my house!
Oh, I think we've got to jump on the freaking furniture. Give me a sec. That's it. Yeah. Oh, my
Get out
God.
of my house!
That was bad. Yeah, we've got to do running jumps, I think, over the furniture. I hated this part. It's like platforming in a beat 'em up,
Get out of my house!
which is just like that. Ah, this one's gonna be a. I remembered it was a pain in the neck the first time. Now that I remember what I gotta do, I wrote that. That's probably why I forgot it, because it was a pain in the neck. Whew. Yay, we got the keys.
Keys acquired. Let's get back to the mall.
It's funny that you can do that and he doesn't wake up, but touching his toys, that wakes him up like right away. Yeah, okay, why not? I know we gotta go there. Now we gotta get out the other way. Come on over here. There we go. Ouch. Man, these guys are relentless when they run after you. Hold up, guys. There we go. Come on. Some of these guys early game have too much HP though. Just becomes like unfun how long some of them it takes to put them down. And we'll stop in the mart this time. I'll show you guys where you can buy food and drinks and stuff. I think I'll buy the stuff that increases my movement speed. Energy drink, if I'm not mistaken. Ugh, taking shots. Let's grab him. The security guard's sort of useless.
What you need?
So let's grab the turbo juice. Use it now, yes. Didn't give us a lot of life back. Let's grab the potato snacks. Sure.
Good choice. Got it. Drop
There.
by
Got a little bit of life back. And now we've got maximum movement speed. Let's just go make sure we don't overrun it. No, it's the back to the mall. Oh. So. Oh, darn. Just try and get around here. Let's talk to the dude.
We got the keys. See?
Nice job. And now open these doors so we can start shopping.
Let's.
No.
But
Kyoko.
I'm gonna take a couple of minute break once we get in
Remember
here.
Ricky?
okay, let's go find that spooky Amada guy.
Ouch. That's just. Oh. Man, these cheerleaders are driving me nuts here. Thank you. Trying to group them all is rough because there's 4 of them. We gotta make sure our kick hits all of them, or else one of them's gonna wail on us and mess our combo up. Let's grab a burger here. I think it's gonna I think it regens even more. Let's grab the Nerve Double. Sure, we want to buy it, use it. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
That's all
But this one slows us down. I forgot. Okay, we're in here. Oof. Gonna take a quick break, and we're actually getting pretty close to normally when I end the stream as well. So gonna take a few minutes rather to talk to you guys instead of just keeping on playing. No, I actually didn't play the Mr. X DLC yet because, as I said, I've been working on reviewing. Well, we can look at it right here. Mayhem Brawler, that is coming out mid-month. I have a little blank on the exact date right in front of me, but I've been playing a lot of that over the last couple of days, and I've got to say that if you like beat 'em ups, I would definitely keep an eye out when the review hits on release date. Like on release date, the review's going to hit first thing, and I think it's a beat 'em up that a lot of people are going to be interested in. It is good. I'm just gonna say that for the moment. I can't really go into more details than that, but has its own style. Maybe not as maybe not right now as much content as you would get from a Streets of Rage 4 with the unlockable characters and all that. But it is I am enjoying it a ton. Different style of beat 'em up than the one that we're playing today. Obviously, it's like I said, it's more styled like Streets of Rage 4. But so far, what I've been playing of it, I've enjoyed a ton. So do keep an eye out when that hits if you are into beat 'em ups. So give me a sec. I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to take a couple of minutes before we end to talk and see if anyone has any last minute questions, anything. I don't know if anyone didn't know about this game yet, but as I said, River City Girls, next time it goes on sale, that's one of those games that always is going to be on the eShop deals lists. The last time, though, it's been a few months it hasn't been on sale, but it is a great pickup when it is. Like I was saying too, is I'm looking forward to finally hitting 10,000 subscribers when, we should be over the next few months if everything goes well, because I'm looking forward to finally presenting you guys the studio, and it's actually evolved a lot, especially over the last month. I put a lot of I reinvested a lot of the money from the channel budget after I bought the Castlevania collection, which ate a huge chunk of it. Got a new gaming screen. I got a huge new desk. The only last part that is left that I should have by next week, as I said, is I need a little bit more room in the back for putting the games in, because I have a stack of about, I'd say 30 Switch games that are not in an appropriate cabinet right now because they don't fit anymore, but that should be solved by next week. And lastly, I need a chair, which I am going to be getting as well, because if I show you guys the piece of whatever chair that I'm using right now, it is killing my back. It wasn't so bad when I used to only record here, but since now I do a lot of reviews, so I game from here, I do the streams and whatnot, I can't sit in this chair anymore. It's like a $15 IKEA chair that is like hard plastic with absolutely no back support. Like there's a back part to the chair, but it I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I'm waiting for the camera to react, but it it ends below my shoulder blades. So it is a killer for the back, but that should be solved very shortly. And once all that is done, I'm going to be working on my retro presentation, which is the other part of the room that is never on camera. And when we finally do the Maple Syrup Gaming presentation, well, you guys will be seeing the whole both sides, the retro side and the more modern side, which is what you already sometimes see on camera when you look at the stuff like the controller reviews and whatnot. But especially this week, you finally saw partially the new setup, when I did for all of those that checked out the review for the Panda controller, like the Panda and Nook controller. Yeah. So before I go, does anyone have some last minute questions? Anything that they'd like to talk about before I go? We can take another like 5-ish minutes probably. So I'll give it a couple of minutes just to see if there's anyone in the chat. I'll grab the controller, we'll play a little bit, and if some questions come up, I'll just stop there. I totally forgot that this burger slows you down. Oh, I didn't even see it. There was a hidden statue behind there. I must have gotten it the other times too. The Castlevania collection, it worked out to, like, with the shipping and everything, it worked out to like $350 Canadian around. Which is like in American is like $290 probably, somewhere around there. It's not like, yeah. Did I say 350? I meant 250. Sorry about that. Woof. It worked out to 250, which is about 190 American. Sorry about that. That my bad. To 250, which worked out to to about 190 American. Still very expensive, but if I think about it this way, if a normal Switch game is $60, that meant it was like buying 3 Switch games, like full priced first party Switch games at once. On top of like all the games that I had to buy during that period of time. And I also bought the limited run versions of Double Dragon Neon and Double Dragon 4. But I only got the base versions so that I could actually buy the Castlevania Ultimate Collection. If I wanted, it was... Yeah, exactly. And it's just that, unfortunately, like, exchange rate wise, buying from the US sometimes is not super... Like, when I buy on the eShop, and I've said it a lot because some people ask the question often why I only give the prices in US and I don't give the prices in Canadian. And that is something I would actually... I'm probably going to include in the 10,000 subscriber update because it's one of the most recurring questions I get. But currently, for a lot of Canadians, if they don't know, you're better off buying your eShop games from the US eShop than buying it from the Canadian eShop, even with the exchange rate. The trick is you just have to choose a state, because obviously when you open a US eShop account, you have to sort of tell them what state you're in. You just have to choose a state that actually doesn't have sales tax on their digital purchases. And because you save on the sales tax, even with the exchange rate, it's actually way cheaper to buy your games on the US eShop than to buy it on the Canadian eShop using like Canadian money, which is basically, normally we pay sort of the exchange rate or more. And there are some games that we really get sort of effed on because we pay more than the exchange rate. Sort of like a normal Switch game here is $80, it's not $60. However, if you look at salaries, there isn't, it's about the same thing. So which is why it ends up being like so much more expensive for us. But yeah, and that's a trick, by the way, for anyone that lives anywhere in the world. that follows eShop deals, you can buy all your games on the US eShop no matter where you are in the world. The only thing is you have to use the sort of profile account. Unless you only have one Switch and it's your main Switch, you have to use the profile account for for the US eShop that you bought the games from. But it is something that I would say I often tell people that ask me, man, it sucks that NA gets so, you know, the best deals and all that. I have a Canadian account, a US account, I have a UK account, and I have a Japan account. And basically, you can buy for any of the eShops. And you know, I'm not gonna get super into details because I don't want like to get any companies mad or whatnot. But for anyone who says like their credit card won't work on the eShop or whatnot, you can generally buy eShop gift cards for the US on a lot of sites that are very, very like Amazon. You can buy an Amazon gift card for a US eShop, like from Amazon US, even if you're worldwide, and get it digitally delivered to you in 5 minutes. So if you want to buy a game and it's $60, like I buy $100 worth of gift cards, I put it on there, and of course I know that the other $40 I'm gonna spend like within a week on other games that I'm gonna pick up for testing out for eShop deals and whatnot. But if you look at in the long run, it still works out cheaper than if I would have bought just the one game and whatnot. But anyway, that is something, if for people that did not already know, that is a good idea to check out. Especially, I know Europeans sometimes have trouble getting the same deals and whatnot. It's something to know. Well, look, guys, I think we're gonna end it there. I don't even have. Oh, hold on, I don't even have a Switch, but I always see your videos. I started following you several years ago when you reviewed PC hardware, and repaired old consoles and game cartridges. That's when my videos would get 50 views. When I used to do PC stuff and and repair consoles, which yeah. I still, like I said to everyone, well, it's nice to know you've been following me since then, once Kilos, and hopefully one day you'll get a Switch, or, you know, if you're into that, if you want a game on a Switch, it's nice to know that you're still following me, even though I don't really do the PC stuff anymore. I do plan, once we get bigger, to do some console repairs and some cartridge repairs. It's just that right now it would take so much time out of the Switch stuff that it's not worth it for like 100 views or 150 views, you know, which is what those videos get like normally. They get views over time because it's sort of evergreen content where people are always looking for how to repair an NES cartridge and stuff like that. But like short term, they get so few views. But anyway, for everyone that is in the chat still here, I want to thank you all for coming by. It is super fun as usual. Hopefully we'll be able to keep the streams going long term. I know kids are going back to school in about 3 or 4 weeks. That will be a slight challenge to see if we can keep it all going on Thursdays as normal, but I'll keep everything up to date on the channel. I'll let you guys all know about that, and we'll hopefully I'll see all of you guys in my next video or my next stream.